What's up, knife lovers? JT here with Not Enough Knives, and I've been really excited to bring this for a while, but just been caught up, man. Life just takes over sometimes. Today we're going to be discussing the Launch 11 and everything good about it, everything bad about it, and everything you should know before you jump on the bandwagon to buy one. Stick around and I'll tell you more about it. Alright guys, so with that intro, you're probably wondering what the hell is possibly anything that you could dislike about Kershaw knife. And I'll get into that, but it's not the most important thing from this video. The most important thing from this video is you get all the information about the Launch 11 prior to making an educated purchase. So first of all, let's talk about design. Obviously, I've always considered the Kershaw automatics to be something they pack most of their quality into. So it's kind of like an in-between their normal line of Kershaw knives and the zero tolerance, in my opinion, as far as quality goes. You got your aluminum alloy handle with kind of like a bead blasted satin black metallic. You have CPM 154 blade. Although the stonewash finish is something that I normally associate with the value line of Kershaw knives, I'll kind of give it a break this time because they did a good job at it and it kind of flows really nice with the black handle. Right here around the main center retaining bolt, you have this nice pewter titanium ring to retain the bearing mechanism assembly. You have the bolts right here, two more bolts. So you got 1, 2, and a total of 3, including the pivot bolt for holding the knife together. And then you have an ambidextrous clip, which is tip up only. Thank you, Kershaw. That is really nice. I like that. Kershaw logo for auto. Kershaw originals. I'm not sure if that's still a gauge or a clock. I have to actually call customer service and ask them. You got your American flag. You got your CPM 154 confirmation, 7550 model number. Got some slight jimping here, very low on the blade. Got a nice little finger groove here. And this is where I get into what personally for me doesn't make this knife suitable for an EDC. I'm used to carrying a Kershaw Zing, which is just a little bigger than this, but for some reason the Kershaw Zing works even though it's a small knife with my hands. This knife, I just can't find a way to carry it in a way, or hold it I should say, in a way that my hand just doesn't consume it. And for me, that poses kind of a danger. And I'll tell you why. I'm used to carrying something like this, for example, the Kershaw Dividend. As you can see, my hand fits comfortably around and there's still some pommel area here sticking out of my hand to allow me to ascertain where the knife blade is and perform work with it without being concerned about the blade might slip or my fingers might slip through the pommel and hit the blade. I don't have those worries with these kind of knives. For some reason, because of the ergo and the way that this particular knife is designed, I don't have that kind of confidence. I just feel like somehow, some way, my hands might overpower the handle part of the knife and then move on to the blade. And of course, that wouldn't be a pretty sight. Your mileage may vary. Your hands might be small to medium, or you might have large hands that somehow, for some reason, this feels comfortable to you. For me, it's one of the smaller automatic knives that Kershaw provides. I have not tested one of their bigger ones. This is the one I got my hands on because I got a good sale on it. I wanted to review it and bring it to you guys to let you know what you're looking at when you purchase one of these. So you could obviously tell that quality is there. It's Kershaw. It's 99% quality form. You have the beautiful push button lock mechanism and automatic deploy mechanism and everything else you would expect from a Kershaw automatic. The last thing that I'm going to talk about as far as safety concern for me, or that I personally don't like, but just happens to be a safety concern, there's lack of a safety lock on the knife. The one and only mechanism that's preventing the blade from locking is the same mechanism that deploys the blade, and that is the push button. Now, most knives are like this, so I'm not bashing that mechanism or that system. I'm just bashing the fact that there's no tip lock here on the edge, kind of like how the Kershaw Leak has. A knife like this could definitely benefit from something like that. I have seen a lot of cases or heard a lot of cases and read about them even, where customers had this knife positioned safely in their pocket the way it's intended to be carried normally, and the knife deployed in their pocket and ended up injuring them while they were performing some kind of work which involved their person to bubble up on some kind of surface or a wall, and then they ended up deploying the knife and hurting themselves. And I wouldn't want that for any of you guys. So please bear that in mind. Carry this knife responsibly, and always bear in mind that there is no safety emergency lock on it. Something to consider. This knife is available online. I personally got it for $89.99 on a coupon. I'll put the link from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but you can pick it up anywhere between a reasonable $90 to $110. MSRP is $144.99, which is right there with all of other Kershaw automatics, but you could usually find these on sale for about 25% less than that. Hope you found this informative. If you have friends and family that love knives as much as you do, please please tell them about the channel. Hit the like and subscribe and the bell button. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Take care.